So, hi everyone, please see the topic, that is acidity of carboxylic acids. So, coming to the acidity of carboxylic acid, what is meant by acidity or why these carboxylic acids are considered as acidic in nature? Because see, this is the structure of carboxylic acid. What is meant by acid? Any substance which can donate the hydrogen ion or a proton is known as the acid. So in this carboxylic acid group also CrC double bond OOH. It is donating the proton. So what is the ultimate product here? Rc double bond OO minus. That is carboxylate anion is getting formed. Now this anion, it reacts with the NaOH, that is sodium hydroxide. Since this is the anion, it reacts with the cation, that is sodium. So what is the ultimate product? It is nothing but the sodium salt of carboxylic acid and with the elimination of the water molecule. Since these carboxylic acids, they have the capacity to donate the proton, these carboxylic acids are named as acids. So what is the ultimate product? It is nothing but the salt. So when carboxylic acid reacts with the base like sodium hydroxide, it leads to the formation of salt. Okay. So next one, we said that this carboxylic acid is an acid. So what is the strength of this acid? That is it the strong acid or the weak acid? We can denote this carboxylic acid either as strong or weak by means of acidity constants. So now what is meant by acidity constant? See, let us consider the equation, that is carboxylic acid on reaction with that of the water molecule. What is the ultimate product here? Since this carboxylic acid, it is donating the proton, this water molecule accepts the proton from the carboxylic acid, which leads to the formation of the hydronium ion, that is H3O+. And what is the products here? This is carboxylate anion and this is the hydronium cation. And what are the substrates here? It is nothing but carboxylic acid and also the water molecule. Now coming to acidity constant, it is nothing but it is considered as the equilibrium constant. So if we are removing this arrow mark and denoting it as equal to, there should be some constant between the substrates and also the products, that is considered as acidity constant. See here, acidity constant, strong acids, example HCl and H2SO4, completely ionizes in the aqueous solution. So whenever we are saying an acid which is considered to be the strong acid, what is the proof? These strong acids on reaction with the water molecule, they undergo complete ionization. But these carboxylic acids, they are considered as the weak acids. Why they are considered as weak acids? Because they are not undergoing ionization completely, but partial ionization only takes place with respect to carboxylic acids in aqueous solution, that is water. Hence say carboxylic acid, is it weak acid or strong acid? It is considered as weak acid. Why it is called as weak acid? Because it is undergoing ionization only partially. See, they are only partially ionized in the aqueous solutions and an equilibrium exists between the ionized and also the unionized form. Now what is meant by ionized and unionized form? See, ionized form is nothing but the molecules or the products which contains the charges. See here, minus and also the plus charge is present. So these products are considered as ionized form. What is meant by unionized form? As it is in the form of molecule only, the corresponding substrate will be present. See here, carboxylic acid. Is there any charges here? No. So it is considered as the unionized form. Now what is meant by equilibrium constant? See here, the extent of ionization is described by an equilibrium constant Ka. What is meant by extent of ionization? That is how far this carboxylic acid is undergoing the ionization. So based upon this ionization only, we can determine this carboxylic acid either as the strong acid or the weak acid. Now tell me, if Ka values or this equilibrium constant or acidity constant is mentioned by Ka, since this Ka values is high, the corresponding molecule or corresponding compound is said to be highly acidic in nature. If Ka values are low, the corresponding compounds are said to be least acidic in nature. See, the extent of ionization is described by an equilibrium constant Ka. So this Ka is known as the acidity constant. So how we can define this Ka is, it is defined as the concentration of the products of ionization in moles per liter divided by concentration of the ionized acid. It is nothing but product of concentration of the product divided by concentration of the substrate. What is the product here? Acetate and also the hydronium ion. And what is the substrate? Carboxylic acid. If we are dividing both of this, we can get the value of acidity constant, that is Ka. And remember this point, if Ka values are high, the compound is said to be highly acidic. If Ka values is low, the compound is said to be least acidic in nature. So the next one, see, the acidity constant, sorry, just a minute, okay. See, the acidity constant describes the relative strength of a weak acid. I said right, acidity constant, based upon this only we can determine whether the strength of the acid is weak or strong. So strong acids will have high numerical value, that is nothing but high acidity constant values. Now how can we further explain the acidity equation or acidity definition? One is with respect to the acidity constant, we are going to explain either the acid is strong or weak. Another explanation is that, see, carboxylic acids are acidic and lose a proton readily because the carboxylate ion formed by ionization or reaction with a base is stabilized by resonance. What it is? See, carboxylic acid, if here OH is present, it is nothing but the carboxylic acid. Now this carboxylic acid, on losing proton, what is the product that is formed? RC double bond O, O minus. This is known as carboxylate ion. See, this carboxylate ion undergoes the phenomenon of resonance. Resonance is nothing but transfer of pi electrons. See, this is the pi electron, sigma and also the pi bond. Since oxygen is more electronegative when compared to the carbon, what happens? It withdraws electrons towards itself. And see, these pi electrons will be shifted here and these pi electrons will be shifted towards the oxygen. So what is the corresponding product? After the shifting of pi electrons here, you will be getting double bond O here, and after shifting of pi electrons on the oxygen, you will be getting the negative charge on the oxygen. So these are known as the resonance form of carboxylate ions. So if we want to represent these two structures in the form of one structure, we can write this structure. This is known as resonance hybrid. See, if pi electrons are shifting over here, that is, you are getting the negative charge here. If pi electrons are shifting over this oxygen, you are getting negative charge here. So during the process of resonance, the negative charge may be present on either of the both the oxygen. See, this is referred to as the resonance hybrid. And what are these dotted lines represents? These dotted lines represents migration of the pi electrons. Since So I think all of you know, during the process of resonance, the molecules attains the stability. So if the molecule undergoes the phenomenon of resonance, the molecule is considered to be more stable in nature. So now see this equation. If you are considering carboxylic acid and also the carboxylate ion, since this carboxylate ions, it undergoes the phenomenon of resonance, it is more stable when compared to that of the original unionized carboxylic acid. So these carboxylic acid, they try to lose the H plus ions and become or they form as the carboxylate anion. Why? Because to attain the stability. So since they are losing the proton, in this manner also we can explain the acidity of carboxylic acid. One is with respect to the Ka and one is with respect to the carboxylate anion resonance hybrid. As well as, see here, we are taking the formic acid HC11OOH. This is known as the formic acid. So X-ray studies support the fact that the carboxylate ion exists as a resonance hybrid. So based on the X-ray diffraction studies, see here the bond length. How many types of bond are present in the unionized molecule? Two types of bonds, right? One is sigma bond and one is pi bond. So considering sigma bond, that is between the carbon and also the OH, the bond length is 1.36 angstroms. Coming to the pi bond, the bond length is 1.23 angstroms. Now consider this formic acid, it is losing one proton and it is existing in the form of formate ion, that is HCO minus, and here also O minus will be present. And what is this Na plus? That is, this molecule is in the form of the salt form. What is meant by salt? How the salt is formed? Acid on reaction with the base. Considered here the base is sodium hydroxide. So sodium formate is getting formed. So in this sodium formate, please note down here minus charge will be present on the oxygen. So here during the process of formation of the formate, the bond length between the C and O is equal for both the CO oxygen bonds, that is 1.27 angstroms. So during the process of resonance, what happens? The bond length is same in between the carbon and also the oxygen. So how we come to know that bond length is same? Based on the X-ray studies. So X-ray studies shows that in the unionized molecule there are two different bond lengths are present, but in the ionized molecule bond length is same. So with all this we are going to represent, or we are going to define the acidity of the carboxylic acid. First one is with respect to the acidity constant, and second one is due to the phenomenon of the resonance, and third one is the X-ray diffraction or X-ray studies. And one more thing, see, the stability of carboxylate ion can also be explained on the basis of molecular orbital. Please draw this clearly because I have used some drawing tools. Based on that I have drawn this. These are nothing but the orbitals. Please draw clearly. All of you know, right, pi orbitals, how they will be present and all. See, notice, so this is the carboxylate anion, that is RC O, and this is other O. So see here in the carboxylate anion, I'll show you this one. See, this is the carboxylate anion. What is the hybridization of this carbon? So if double bond is present, the hybridization will be of sp2. What is meant by sp2 hybridization? One s orbital combines with two p orbitals to form three new sigma bonds. See, this is one sigma bond, that is with oxygen, and this is one sigma bond, and this is one sigma bond. Now how this pi bond is formed? In the sp2, I think for all of you hybridization topic is completed, right? Hybridization in the alkanes, alkenes and all. Alkanes means sp3 hybridization, alkenes sp2 hybridization. So in the sp2 hybridization, one p orbital which is present unhybridized state. So that p orbital is present both in the carbon and in the oxygen also, p orbital will be present. So that representation of p orbitals I have shown here. See, this is one p orbital and this is other p orbital on both the oxygen. So what is meant by unhybridized p orbital? It contains one lone pair of electrons. See, these are two lone pairs of electrons. So these lone pair of electron between carbon and oxygen may lead to the formation of pi bond. So during the process of resonance, the pi bond may present either this side or this side. If lone pair of electrons will attack on this oxygen, it forms the pi bond here. So this is the molecular orbital representation of stabilization of the carboxylate ion. So carboxylate ion is considered to be more stable in nature. Understood? So next is the effects of substituents on acidity. This I will try to explain later. So read up to now and please prepare the notes up to here. Okay, because organic chemistry your own you have to prepare the notes, then only you will be getting the idea regarding the topic, and if any doubts feel free to contact me. So the introduction part and all due to some settings difference in the laptop it is not coming. After completion of these settings and all, I'll try to upload the video. So for now please view this video and parallelly take down your notes. Okay, thank you.